we got a table though.
Yeah, right near the window. A beautiful
Right, little
view of the street.
downtown area. Ooh.
Here we are.
Well, here we are. Wow, this menu looks pretty good.
Oh,
A little cup of Joe.
that's not bad. What is that?
I think that's their house blend. I would guess.
Well, hey, thanks for coming down.
Hey, of course, man.
Yet again.
Of course. Another
we
year.
survived.
I don't know how we did.
Yeah, we survived, and here we are.
We're here at Cafe 64 in Old
Cafe
Orchard
64.
Beach.
It was a busy year.
Yes. Very busy.
A very busy year. It
Yeah.
was probably, I would say, the busiest ever. But season's finally over, so
Yep.
it's good to catch up.
It is. It is. You know, we earned it. I mean, we worked quite hard.
Maybe go run some stats, run some numbers. I've got
like
some
to.
questions for you.
I do too. I did some
prepared.
research.
So what I want to do is I'm going to ask 5 questions. Maybe we'll go back and forth. I'll start, and
Let's
you
do
can do
that.
one.
Let's do that.
And we'll keep score here. Here's the deal. If you
Did
get
I look for a new job?
if you get 3 right, you'll get a cash bonus
Oh.
at this year's annual
At
company
the staff
party.
Okay. Okay. I'm ready.
How many events? Change it up this year. How many events total did we do in 2022? I'm going to give you A, B, C, and D. A, 45, B, 55, C, 76, or D, 37. How many events total, not just weddings?
Can I hear the numbers again?
Yep. A, 45, B, 55, C, 76, and D, 37.
It's not 37. I know we did more. I'm gonna go non-wedding though. That really opens things up because
Sure
we
does.
did a fair amount of non-wedding events this year. I'm gonna say, is there a 50 number in there?
55.
I'll do 55.
Okay, final answer?
Final answer. Shit!
The correct answer is 76 total.
We did 76?
76, yeah, approximately.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
a
give
lot.
or take 1 or 2.
All right, so I also did some research. What was, and these are weddings. What was the hottest and the coldest wedding we did this year? So you have to. I'm really looking for the date.
The specific?
I'm looking for the specific date or
So
the
this
couple.
is tough because I feel like this was the hottest season we've ever had.
It was hot.
Every weekend I said, we can't get hotter than this.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think I will die.
Now I did the math and I looked through every wedding, and I looked up the date and the high and the low of that
shit,
date.
really?
So I know the hottest day and the lowest and the coldest day.
Okay, all right.
So I need to
I know
be-
the coldest. The coldest is Cleo and Justin, and that was the April 30th wedding.
Yes, that's
Absolutely.
correct.
The hottest is between 2. And I can't think of what the second one was, so I'm going to go with the first. I'm going to say it was June 25th, which was at Coolidge Family Farm.
Okay.
I'm going to go with that.
You're close.
Yeah,
the
that's
hottest,
the other one.
hottest event of the wedding of the year was 723, Lindsay and Brett.
Oh, yeah, that's
and
right.
it was the high of 93.
That's right. And we were at
We were at
York, right?
York. We
Yeah.
were at York, and it was
82.
warm.
It was 82 degrees because remember we got off the exit and it dropped like 12 degrees.
Drastic. It was a
Yeah.
drastic change.
All right. So again, going back to statistics, what was the most events done in a single day? Is it A, 3, B, 4, 2, C, or D, 1?
It's got to be 3.
You're correct.
It has to be.
Boom,
it
you got
has,
one.
It has to be the 3.
We did 3 twice. We did 3
We
twice.
did really.
In June, we did June 15th and June 29th. The 15th, we had Whittier class trip at Point Sebago, Summer Fun and Films
That's
with
right.
Lewiston Police, and Elm Street graduation, Mechanic Falls. And then June 29th, we had a corporate live sound at Poland Spring, karaoke at Poland Spring Resort, and then Summer Fun and Films with Lewiston Police. So yeah, June was nuts.
How
were
did
rocking.
how did we physically do that?
I don't know. Physically, I just don't even know. It was,
Oh, hi,
how's
puppy.
it going?
And this one is another question that we did last year, and it's always just a nice generic one. What was your favorite view of the year?
Oh, favorite view.
Now mine, I will say, was also Lindsay and Brett's at the Viewpoint.
I was
in
gonna
York.
say the Viewpoint had probably one of the more impressive views, but
The lighthouse. I mean,
The
we got
lighthouse, I
some
mean,
wonderful.
that's a pretty good
The
shot.
drone shots
Yeah.
were real. At nighttime, it was the first time we've been that
Yeah.
close to the lighthouse.
it's either between that or I liked the Bar Harbor Club view. It's kind of
Yes.
cool because you're right in the harbor.
Yes.
You know, that one's kind of nice. But yeah, it's probably one of those two, I'd say.
Yeah.
They're
It's
all
always-
great, but
I mean, whenever we can do a coastal one, I always
whenever you
love.
can get on the ocean.
It's
yeah.
nice, especially because we did a lot of barn weddings this year. There were
Yeah.
quite a number of
Yeah,
those.
we had a lot of
so it was
barns.
nice to jump.
It's nice
back.
to jump back out.
Yeah.
All right, next up for me, we got, oh, this is a perfect segue. Which wedding venue, this is just weddings, not events, just weddings. Which wedding venue did we work at the most this year? Is it A, the barn at Silver Oaks, B, Spring Meadows, C, Beach Hill Barn, or D, Poland Spring Resort?
Beach Hill Barn.
You got it.
I know
That's
it's Beach
two.
Hill Barn. Yeah, we were at Beach Hill 3 times.
I think twice only. We actually had a weird year this year. We didn't really go back to a lot of venues. It was more of a one and done kind of year.
A lot of the
Which
times
is unusual.
we see a lot of the same people. I feel like we saw everybody but one time.
Yeah, it was like a one trip around.
Yes. Yeah, like a
touch
big
all the
game, a
bases.
big game board.
Yeah,
move.
which was kind of nice, you know. Normally, you know, it gets a little stale when you keep going same
Yeah.
place and same
Yeah.
faces. You know, you got to
It's
mix
true.
it up a little bit.
Yeah.
So that was kind of nice.
Yeah. Okay, so I got a good one here. This one's really cool. What cocktail hour activity was the most popular at the weddings that we worked?
Cocktail hour activity, drinking. Would probably be
Obviously,
number
that's
one.
always number one, but there's an activity that at every
Oh, I
wedding
mean,
that we did.
It's got to be cornhole, right? I mean,
Is that your final answer?
I would say that's my final
That's
answer.
correct. It was cornhole. But
gotta
it
be.
was
That's
it
the
was
go-to.
corn. It was so there were 3. It was cornhole. I have never seen so many, not only unique cornhole sets.
Oh, yeah.
But good cornhole players.
Oh, yeah,
I mean, in
yeah.
most of the shots that I got of people playing cornhole, I mean, every time someone threw it in, it went in. There was no editing on my end.
Yeah.
The second was Jenga,
Yep.
big adult Jenga. And
Yeah,
the
yeah,
third,
that's true.
The third, which was making a comeback, is disc golf.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of people had set up disc golf courses.
yeah, the Polish horseshoes
Yes,
or whatever it's
yes,
called with the
yes.
you got to knock the bottle off. Yeah. All right, next one for me is I think you've got 2 at this point. You got
I
the
do,
last 2.
I do.
So if you get this one, then you're guaranteed the cash.
I'm excited. The cash prize.
And this one's a tough one.
Oh no.
It's gonna come down to 2, but I think you're gonna get it. Furthest wedding from home. A, Bailey and Eric at Nonesuch Brewery in Scarborough. B is Colton Abbey, Timber Hitch in Sangerville. C is Galen and Arash, Bar Harbor Club, Bar Harbor. And D is Colin and Audrey at the Public House in Sturbridge, Mass, which is actually our only wedding out of state this year.
I knew that, but this sounds like one of those questions where just because it might be out of state does not mean that it is farther geographically. I'm gonna say Bar Harbor, Galen and Arash.
Well, hold on. I'll give you an option.
Okay.
Furthest from home, distance or hours? Which one do you want it to be? Do you want it to be
Physical miles
physical
or
miles or
time
time in the
hours?
car? Which one are you answering?
Oh.
Because there's 2 different answers. They're not the same one. As in, one takes longer to get there but is closer to home.
Right,
And
right.
the other is further away and is actually a quicker ride. So whichever one you want it to be.
I'm gonna change. Nah.
Well, do you want it to be distance or hours? Pick your
I'm
denomination or whatever.
gonna say hours.
Okay, so you want to go with
I'm gonna go time spent in the
okay,
car.
and you want to go with Galen and Arash at Bar Harbor Club? This is tough. I made it more
I might
complicated.
pivot and switch to who is
Colin and Audrey.
Colin and Audrey in Sturbridge.
Okay, that's your
I'm gonna
final
pivot.
answer?
I'm gonna pivot.
And furthest hours, you're saying. Okay, all right.
I don't know if it's gonna be right.
You're wrong.
Oh,
So Galen and Arash at Bar Harbor Club is actually a longer drive, but Colin and Audrey is a further distance by like 15 miles.
what?
Yeah,
How
they're
does that
both
make
they're both
sense?
like 3 to 3.5 hours depending on where you're coming from. Yeah, so you got that
Jeez,
one wrong.
damn
but
it.
You got one more, and I
Yeah, I have a
think
chance.
you'll probably get the last
I
one.
have a chance. Okay.
You probably will get it.
So this year, then this is a good one for you. This year we had a lot of, and I think you'll get this one too. We had a lot of good toasts, a lot of very unique
yeah, we did.
toasts. Usually, you know, doing this line of work, you can almost predict what people are going to say. You can predict some of the ceremony.
Yeah.
But a lot of this year was very unique, and I was going to ask which which toast, so you have to not only get the wedding, but you have to get the song. So there's
Okay.
a two-parter. But which toast featured a surprise rendition of what popular 90s song? And I have no
God.
options for you. You
Okay,
literally,
all right, I
you
know
have
the
to
wedding.
guess the song in the wedding.
I know the wedding. I know where it was. It was hot. It was at Coolidge Family Farm.
Yep.
Yep. Mark and Alexis?
Yes.
Okay.
Mark
I know
and
the wedding.
Alexis. June 25th.
Yep, June 25th. It was, I can remember her doing it. It was to the song.
I'll drop it in right now.
Now this is a story all about how her life got turned upside down, and I'd like to take a minute, just sit right there. I'll tell you how Flexi met her prince one school year. Lewiston, Maine is where she was raised. Up in PI is where we spent our favorite days. Chilling out in Baxton, relaxing and studying up at Farmington as if schoolwork was nothing. Then she met this dude. His name was Mark. He seemed super handsome, and then he was smart. He saved her from a party where a dude was getting grabby, and right from there they got Max and then a tabby.
It's Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Yeah. She did good.
She
was
did
good.
great. She rewrote the whole song and she handed out all the lyrics to it. We got the video of it, and it was the first time I had ever seen a toast be done very differently.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
I got one more,
Okay.
last one.
Okay.
This is your last
My
chance.
last
You got to
chance.
get this one right. Which other vendor did we work with the most this year?
Oh boy.
Got 4 options.
4, okay.
Okay. A, Radiance by Design.
Okay.
And B is Kelsey from K. Marie Events. C, Michaela King,
Okay.
photographer.
Yep.
And D is Maria from A Sweet Start. Radiance by Design, K. Marie Events, Michaela King, or Sweet Start.
Did a lot of events this year. It's a lot of really great vendors. I'm gonna go with the same thing I said last year, and that's Radiance by Design Photography.
He got it.
Yes! I knew
Cash
it.
prize.
I knew it.
Yep.
They're always great to work with.
7 times.
Wow, that's my
7
lucky
times
number.
this year, yeah.
7 times, that's awesome.
Yeah.
There were, now that you mention it, that makes total sense.
I don't know why. It just seems like we just end up doing weddings with them.
Our paths always cross.
Yeah, it's kind of bizarre.
Yeah.
So I think let's look at some footage.
Yeah, I've got a good
Stuff some-
compilation of some stuff, a best of, so we can kind of look back and enjoy that. And I have to get some more coffee, so now's a good
Hey,
time
sounds
to.
good.
Hey, cheers,
Cheers.
kid.